Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and I am happy to see you guys back. Today we'll be doing a short video about the history behind the bunad. Okay, it's not that long, but a little bit of information on the reason why they wear the bunad and a little depth into it. So please stay tuned, and I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I did. And on with the video. So guys, I have did a little research on the bunad, and I found out a little bit folklore and a little bit superstitious and important facts of why bunads are worn in Norway. Now, bunads are one of Norway's most famous dresses that is worn for weddings, for birthdays, and the most important national day they have, the Constitution Day in Norway. They wear that, which is the 17th of May, 17 Mai. And there you will see a lot of kids, adults, teenagers, old people, young people, everyone in different colors and different making in the bunads, but it all signifies the same beliefs and heritage. For many generations, it's a long line of ancestral, and it's amazing. It came from long ago. The dress were also influenced by the Vikings past. So before, they used to use the dress as an everyday wear instead of wearing it as a special occasion outfit. But it used to be worn mostly for everyday, same wear this or a normal dress. It was one of that period. And the person who was most credited with the invention of the outfit, her name was called Hulda Garborg. She was a novelist, a playwright, a dancer, poet, and she spent her years traveling the world promoting Norwegian culture. The designs varies massively between different regions, and one primarily function of a person's bunad is to serve as a public representation of their heritage, their hometown, or their history. For example, if I'm a Norwegian, I am from Stavanger, or I'm from Rogaland or Oslo or these different places, Kristiansand, my bunad will, everyone will know what region I'm from because my bunad has a different color, a different style to it, and it's beautiful. The way how they have traditional clothing that represent the same thing but different touch of each personal style to it, and that's the most important thing about it. That is really interesting. It is customary to wear bunad or folkedrakt, as they call it, from an area to which you have a genetic or residential connection to. I did not go more into that, but it seemed interesting, and that's, if you're from that area, if you're born from there, it simply signifies that you're proud to wear something that was made by hand. Forgot to say this. The bunads are made by hand, and it's each pieces are sewn or placed together by hand, and it's amazing. And most cultures do the same thing for their traditional clothing, which that is really awesome. The silver was an important part or piece in legend and suspicion. According to one legend, the silver mines belong to the mountain trolls. Now in Norway, if you go to some of these stores in Stavanger, you will see a stone statue that looked really weird. And there are the trolls, and that's their whole that's where the troll stories come from and why they have them all around Stavanger. Just kid stories. And the silver mines belong to the mountain trolls, and as they were such good silversmiths, so they used to make these silvers, and they were really good at it, so they kind of connected with the trolls and what they do. Also, for many years, silver was used by locals to protect themselves from bad weather, storms, and even illnesses, and even to consecrate water. So it was part of their religion, if you say it that way. According to some stories, a silver brooch would often be pinned on clothing of a baby, so trolls couldn't swap the infant for one of their own. It's kind of like the other stories about, I can't remember, but we'll keep going. Because of this spiritual connection and ancestral value, pieces of the silver were often handed down for generations within families. I have spoken to someone who I really know, and she has told me she has the whole thing, the brooch, the silver neck piece, the bag, and everything was handed down by family members throughout their family. And sometimes if you do look closely, you see all of them with the whole thing, mostly older folks, because bunads today, it's so expensive that not everybody will purchase the whole set. So if you do see someone, I'm not sure if that's accurate enough, but I'm just going by what I heard, that mostly older people will have the full dress with the silver neck piece, the sachet, even the belt piece with the chains and everything. If you see them with all that, that means it's probably were handed down by their grandparents from their parents, and it went down that line. And it's really interesting that they use it in that way as a gift. So if a child is born into the family, they give the silver to the kid as a gift. And that's amazing, because it also showed a deep connection within the family household, that they appreciate their tradition and try to pass it on, so it's not forgotten. And now bunads are very expensive. Sometimes the prices are ranging from 30,000 kroner to 40,000 kroner, and that's pretty expensive. I probably wouldn't buy the whole outfit. I probably just buy pieces that will complement everything. I wouldn't go for the full length unless I have like a great grandparent who had those pieces and would pass them on to their daughter, and their daughter pass it on. Well, as you know. So I did that little bit of research. It's not much, but it's just something I would love to share with you guys, because it's a piece of information of Norway's little history about the bunads. And it's a long list, but I didn't want to go into depth too much about it. Enjoy my video as well as I did. I try not to go too much in depth about it because I didn't want to pull out so much information, but I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube, please subscribe to my channel and hit that like button, and also tell your friends and families and people who are interested. And also please follow me on Instagram, and there you will see most of my model photos I have posted up there. And I hope you guys enjoy, and please join me again next time. Have a good night. Halibra.